We are here, we are here, we are here. One is an amazing day. Everyone, this is Cam Jones, Epic Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Friends and family on Telegram. Families and friends will prosper. Pick up for business. Okay, guys, we are marking up Acmbtc. So let's see what's going on in the market. So there's a bit of movement today. On the monthly time frame, we see everything consolidating. Every platform, every time frame, we see a pattern. Actually, a pattern here. What pattern I see is the wedge pattern. What the market is going to do is basically breaking in and out this area here. So that means it's going to be a breakout to either the upside or downside. So that's what I see on the monthly time frame. But just reading the candles, the market is just consolidating lower lows back and forth. So let's head down the time frame to see if we see anything. So with the weekly time frame, what I see is market's at a low. We got one spike up, market came back down, push up again, came back down, another big push in this area here, came back down, another push. So, and if you look at overall highs, areas of lower lows, a lot of action in the midpoint area. So what's forming in this area we can see is W's. So first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, W. And we have another one here, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, W. So when you start seeing these W's form like that, it may be a market is going to probably push up to do a double bottom and a retest, and the market's going to shoot up. So we may be in an uptrend overall. Not 100% sure yet. Let's head down the time frame, see if we see anything else. So the daily time frame as well, we see the spikes up 1, 2, 3, midpoint spike here. So reading the market is at a low. It came out of a double bottom and a retest. The market could be going up. I'm not 100% sure. We got a spike up to the top. So here we go right here. So we have first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, double bottom. What happens at the double bottom retest? So either looking for the market to go up or go down. So where market price is currently at, it is at an area of highs. We have an area of lows. We have a midpoint. So once the market broke this midpoint area, I think it's going to come back down, because once you see this area here, you would see if the market is breaking the midpoint, it will break. And it has to come back down to retest, and that's what it looks like it's doing. So if it doesn't come back all the way back down to the midpoint for that retest, it can stop midpoint in this first box, this first section, or highs where it's currently at, and just push down a little bit and spike back up. So then when we see that, we know that we have an uptrend. And when you start seeing these long wicks like that, it's showing that the market is losing momentum. So the white body of this candle came all the way at the top here. It wasn't able to close out. So it closed out down here. When you start seeing these long wicks, that means that the market may be coming down because it can't shoot up. So it lost momentum on the higher highs. Let's walk down the time frame and see if we see anything else. Yeah, the patterns. So we can see that the market is retesting. So yeah, it looks like it's a double top and a retest on the 4-hour time frame. That means the market is coming down. So double top retest. So that's an M pattern. What comes after M, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, that's an M in this area. This retest candle, this long spike, is just the market retesting, and it's coming back down. So that's the area we at. So we on that first push of the leg. Looking down the market, see if we see anything. We still see the W double top is forming a lot clearer. So one push up, two push up, and then this red candle is the retest, the double top. And we can see it a lot clearer here. 1, 2, 3, 4. A retest. This area here, market drop down. One push. So now we see some type of OGs forming. So this could be the area where the market can consolidate and we'll get a pattern to break up to the upside or the downside. Or if not, the markets keep on consolidating sideways. Let's keep walking down the time frame, see if we see anything else. Okay, so besides being on the 1 hour time frame, the only market that changed up was the 5 minute. So what we started seeing was the market started pushing up for that second leg of that double bottom that we seen of that retest. So on a higher time frame, let's go back. On a 1 hour time frame, the market was what? It showed that it was doing some indentation, maybe pushing up. Then when we head down to the 5, we can see the market is pushing up here. So it could be forming a double bottom and working its way up for a retest. If not, the market can be doing an M, which will be first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, the market selling down. And last but not least, the market can still consolidate sideways until we get that breakout to the upside or downside. Checking out the 3 minute time frame. Now we see the market's kind of curving. So the midpoint, so the market has reached the midpoint. So we have the first leg, second leg. And so if you think about it like this, we have an area of highs, we have an area of lows, we have a midpoint in the middle. And whenever the market's at a low, come to a low, it's pushing back up. It has to break that midpoint, come back to retest. That's exactly what it did so far. So we got to wait for another pattern to see if it's going to push up to areas highs in this level and then break out, or lower lows, or they'll just keep on consolidating on that midpoint line. Going down to the 1 minute, it looks like it's an incline, so we do look like we are in a slight uptrend, but it still has a lot more work to do. So this is not 100% sure just yet, but it looks good. So far we see what? First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest at this white one. Market pushed up once, came back down. Market pushed up twice, came back down. Market pushed up third time. So that's 3 pushes right there. So that's higher highs in this area. So this area here will be what? Higher highs. This is the low, and this is the midpoint. So market price has to break this higher highs of this wick. And once we see the breakout, we wait for the retest. We look at entry, and we take it to the upside. And now we know the market's going to be headed further up, okay? So very important information, guys. Forex pattern cheat sheet. It helps you out with understanding the market and looking for patterns, understand what the market direction is and what market direction is going to go into. So for example, we have the bearish double top. What is that? We went over that a few times as well. Market's at a low, pushed up once, came back down to, this is almost a midpoint. Midpoint would be here, second level midpoint. Market pushed up back to highs, came back down to lows. The only thing this market is missing is the retest, which the retest will happen here. So it will be first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. Retest happen here, market shot down back to previous areas of lower lows. Okay? Not very important information, guys. Breakout and retest, please study this. So we just went through this in the lower time frame on the 1 minute, and that's what we was looking at. So for example, we are in an uptrend on this chart here. So the market's at a low, it's working its way up to a high. We have the midpoint in the middle. It's always a midpoint, it's always a high, it's always a low. Once the market broke our midpoint line, as we currently see, the market has to come back to return. Once the market returns, we start looking for entry or some type of pattern from Forex pattern cheat sheet. We'll be able to take the trade to the upside. And the pattern happened in this area here. We had an engulfing pattern, and the market pushed up higher highs. We wait for the break, come down to retest. The market can consolidate some time before it breaks out, or the market can retest and just shoot right back up. Hey everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. Acmbtc.